Producers of the hit series Quantum Leap, it may not air a potentially controversial episode of the show. The storyline in question sends Scott Bakula's character Sam to the rescue of a prosecuted gay teenager who is considering suicide. Network executives are concerned advertisers may shy away from that episode, and a spokesperson has said Universal is shooting the script at their own risk. If it doesn't air, they won't pay for it. Universal TV claims a similar situation happened last season when NBC reacted sharply to a storyline in which a minister entered a whorehouse. After protests from the network, the producers made changes. Would shy away from the storyline, which sends Scott Bakula's character Sam to the rescue of a persecuted gay teen contemplating suicide. An NBC spokeswoman said today the main problem with the script was the teen suicide angle, not the homosexual theme. At the network's request, the script was modified to make the teen a young adult. But Quantum Leap's executive producer maintains teen suicide was not NBC's primary concern.
That is what they're holding up as the issue, and that's not the issue. If there was no suicide attempt in this script, we would be at the same place we're at now with it. Nothing would change. They would not want to be doing a gay show at this time because it was the advertising department or sales department that threw up the red flag first and said, wait a minute, we're at risk here. And I don't really blame NBC. You know, I blame the advertisers out there, and I'm a guy who comes out of advertising.
You got a problem with that, don't you? Because he just might happen to be gay. Okay, I have a problem. Oh, well, thank you for admitting it.
Quantum Leap leaps into controversy as this week's episode tackles the issue of homosexuality in a military prep school. The episode, called Well Crafted by TV Guide, is a balanced account, according to producer Donald Belisario.
To me, the show is about bigotry, and it takes up both sides of the issue.
Quantum Leap will air tonight on NBC.
Involved time travelers Scott Bakula and Dean Stockwell attempting to stop a gay teenager from committing suicide after his sexuality is revealed and he leaves military school. NBC, fearing other teen suicides, demanded changes. Now the character is an adult in college, but the script still depicts hate crimes against gays, and NBC has told executive producer Don Belisario that advertisers could boycott the drama. NBC wants help from Belisario's studio in financing the broadcast, and he is stunned.
I've been working for 2 years trying to get a script written. It never occurred to me, though, that NBC would call me in and say, well, we're not going to run this show, or potentially we're not going to run this show. We can't sell it.
The controversy surrounding Quantum Leap has other top producers up in arms. Barney Rosenzweig of Cagney and Lacey in the Trials of Rosie O'Neill calls it economic censorship.
Now we're dealing with, it seems, NBC getting concerned about an idea, no longer language or form, but a basic idea, and saying, you can't put this on the air because we'll lose sponsors, and if we lose sponsors, we're going to bill you for it. Well, that's a little more frightening.
While this dramatic episode of Quantum Leap is still in turmoil, some situation comedies are successfully using
its gay storyline Wednesday night. Gay groups called the episode negative, while some of the show's sponsors pulled out.
Has Cadet Commander York made any lewd advances to him?
An NBC spokeswoman confirms the show lost about $500,000. Ad spots dropped by protesting sponsors were resold at the last minute at a discount. Another episode of Quantum Leap is being honored. The Wrong Stuff has won a Genesis Award for raising awareness of animal issues. The episode dealt with primate research.